This is Tony Cataldo. I'm with a new interview. We're going to learn about how alcohol has affected people's lives. And this is the Desi-Drvr, who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, so who are you?
I am Kathy Stallheim.
Okay. And Kathy, what happened?
I was married to an alcoholic.
Okay.
Met him when I was 14. Was sure I was going to change him, save him.
Right.
And we were married for 17 years, together for 23 years. And during that course, it was a lot of abuse, a lot of mental abuse, a lot of controlling, a lot
Wow. I'm
of
sorry. Yeah.
manipulation,
Lots of learning, huh?
lots of knowing he was driving my children.
Oh my
So
God.
I changed my work hours so that he didn't, he wasn't allowed to be with them by himself. But
So that was because he's an alcoholic. It
and
just
drug addict
and a
and
drug addict, yeah. And you didn't know it before?
I was 14 when I met him. I don't think I
Okay.
had
Okay.
the wherewithal to know
Yeah.
what an actual alcoholic was.
Right, right. Yeah.
And,
Lots of learning. So that's who you are and what happened and what when was this? What was the years of between what year and what year did you learn this experience?
between 1987 and like 2008, maybe. I
Okay.
think that's when my divorce was finally final.
Okay.
But
Wow, I'm sorry about that.
I had guns pulled on me. I was given a hard time because I went and visited CARDVA,
What's that?
Center Against Rape and Domestic Violence.
Okay. Wow.
Um,
So it's just been a
my
joyride, hasn't it?
it was something,
Unbelievable. Yeah, life's experiences are tough.
and
Yeah,
I was just led to believe that I didn't have a choice and I had to stay in the situation,
right.
and finally got the courage to file for divorce, and then he robbed 7-Eleven with a gun,
Oh my God.
and he was hoping the police were going to shoot him.
Wow.
And he ended up in prison for 3 years. And during that course, I met my wonderful husband, who I have now. And
Right.
my life changed, and I realized that I do matter. And
With maybe a little bit different radar on what to look for in
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you're not born with that experience. You just get to learn it, right?
Oh, I learned
Yeah.
the hard way, definitely.
Do you ever hear of other people that have gone through similar stories?
Yeah, similar, like through support groups and just.
Yeah. Isn't that terrible?
And
I
I
mean,
speak to a lot of people in here. We get kind of close with our clients, and
right.
yeah.
Right.
So
Okay, so then that was who, what, where, and did you say when this was? What?
well, I was a freshman in high school when I met him.
Okay, I guess you did say
And
yeah.
then, yeah, it was, I finally had enough. I believe it was 2008.
Okay, and where was this?
I had a police officer show up at my door
Okay,
and said that he had been arrested, that he had, my first question to him was, is he dead?
oh wow,
And, he assured me that there's always two officers when that's a situation.
yeah,
So I got to learn that.
yeah. Only one showed up.
Only one showed up.
Wow,
Yeah, and so he ended up where he needed to be,
yeah,
but I mean,
and yeah. So he was learning too. But where did this happen? What state?
here in Albany,
Albany, Oregon.
Downtown.
Okay,
7-Eleven.
and then why would you say that it happened?
Alcoholism? I don't know.
Would you say that alcohol had a big effect on? That was the root of the problem. Alcohol and drugs, maybe.
And a little bit of narcissism and
Okay,
just spinning out of control.
right, right. Okay, and then what would you say if you have some advice? If you could say one thing to young people that are before they go through this experience, what would you recommend? What is your advice?
You can't save people. You got to save yourself. You
Right.
can't look at someone and make them your project. Just try to save them and help them, and
Yeah.
no one has the right to beat you down and make you feel like you owe them something.
Right, right. So you should know your instincts, should know whether something is right or wrong, and you should follow your instincts immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe go find some help if you were immediately into a problem. Maybe get somebody that you know.
Yeah. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, and I always thought that was. So
Well, when we're young, we don't know to ask because we've never asked. But once you start asking people for help, in a situation, you grow from it and you learn that that is really important. Those people are there for a reason. So,
Right, right.
okay. So your advice for the people is to, you say,
Just live your best life and not, don't let the hard words and the hurt of other people
yeah, don't let
suck you
people
down.
hold you down,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I would already asked you that, but
That's okay.
I just love
It's all
your
good.
words of wisdom, and we're trying to have young people learn about, red flag. You got to hear it. They got to hear it
Oh,
17 different times from 17 different people, and I already know that. You know that, and so I just want young people to not have to go through that experience, just with a little bit of knowledge. I mean, not everybody has people around them to teach them this kind of stuff.
oh yeah, right.
So that's what we're doing. So I appreciate you very much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you had to go through, but you went through it for a reason. There's
Yeah,
usually a
I
reason.
came out stronger on the other side.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, don't be afraid of experience, but try and rather than having yourself go through really bad stuff, just kind of use your instinct and learn and grow and talk to people but anyways, I appreciate you very much, and
Well, thank you.
you take care and thank you for the wisdom.
Alrighty, thank you very much.